Why was the transfer of Shinigami powers such a great crime in the Soul Society? And why was the Soul Society so willing to break those same laws in the Fullbring arc to restore Ichigo's powers? Well, this is some deep stuff, so let's get into it. The Soul Society was an ancient civilization established over 1,000,000 years prior to the first episode of Bleach, having gone from a more lawless society to one that has its own judicial body. Therefore, it's only natural for there to be these ancient laws and traditions in place. One of these laws prohibits the transfer of Shinigami powers to other beings. In the case of Rukia Kuchiki, her objective was a temporary transfer of a portion of her powers. But given the intensity of Ichigo's own soul, he was like a vacuum that absorbed all of her powers. Furthermore, according to Sosuke Aizen, Rukia wanted to lose her powers deep down because she blamed herself for the loss of Kai and Shiba, and the Hogyoku would help grant this desire by transferring her powers to Ichigo. But why was the transfer of Shinigami powers a crime? It's because one's Reiatsu is their identity, it's like their fingerprint. And it was illegal to transfer one's identity to another. Don't forget that Reiatsu exists even at a more fundamental level than Reishi, which are like atoms in the spirit worlds. Now, although this was a crime, in Rukia's case the consequences were too severe. Aizen brought this up when he talked with Renji, despite the fact that he was the one behind it the whole time. Now, in the Fullbring arc, when Kisuke went to ask Genryu Sai for his help in transferring Reiatsu to the sword to return Ichigo's powers, surprisingly, the old man agreed, and since he became the main judicial body of Soul Society after the death of Central 46, his words were essentially binding. Ichigo could feel all the Reiatsus inside his soul, and it was thanks to all the actions Ichigo took against the enemies of Soul Society, accompanied by his drive and morality, which overturned 1,000,000 years of history.